So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook this man, Ivan Perisic, who plays with a fire in his belly. You know, he likes to play as an out-and-out left winger. He's great.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's opted for the long pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gravenberg. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run. Frimpong picks it up out wide. Cleared away. No goals as yet. Oh, that's well spotted. Frimpong. And it's McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had a shot. Goal! PSV! And PSV have the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push up.
Isak! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Liverpool are behind here despite their domination of possession. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kirkes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Gakpo. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kirkes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gasiorowski. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that is one way to stop him. Schutten. And Gasiorowski. Now it's Till. Spread out to the left. Frimpong calmly anticipates. McAllister. Gakpo is onto this.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's got away. And that's gone loose. Now it's Till. That has been cut short. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gravenberg tries to pass it through. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Frimpong. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wirtz. Kerkez tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Gashurovsky cuts it out. Plays the return pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gravenberg. That's Wirtz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Liverpool still this single goal behind. Wirtz. Gakpo. It's a goal kick. Fairman. Gashurovsky. Spread it left. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Fairman.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Isak, and it's made its way to him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 65 minutes
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution in progress.
PSV can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shooten forwards and with intent.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Fairman, out to the left it goes. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, he's played it in low. Gravenberg, pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Till. He's on it, can he get away? And that has sent him sprawling.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Isak. Dest. That's a good ball out wide. Could try cutting inside here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he
goes for a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
PSV are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dest. Nice physical challenge. And it's Gravenberg.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Tries a shot! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. McAllister.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's at the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mohamed Salah picking up the Man of the Match award.